Hey everyone, it's Sean from qwerty Comics. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a bit, and so I do want to apologize for not posting anything for a while. Back in January of 2024, we're now in August of 2024. I lost my job. The company did some downsizing, and I was impacted by it. So I've been busy trying to find some new work, thinking about what I want to do, things like that. And so this hasn't really taken a priority, though I do really enjoy showing the things I get, things I find. But I did get a CGC shipment in, and it's... I did look at it already, so I know the grades of everything, so there won't be a super surprise, but I think you might be surprised given some of the stuff that I found. So let's just dive in. I opened up the box and just to save us some of that time. But the first one was Star Wars 42 First Boba Fett. This came into my shop. It was fairly reasonable. I didn't know it was going to be that bad, but now that I'm looking at it, I can see it. But it's a 7. But white pages. This will be for sale. If anyone's looking for one, hit me up. So another thing to know is I did pick up the Ultimate Spider-Man Campbell series, and so this run has dupes of all this in it, but you're going to be surprised at some of the grades here. So this is cover C of Ultimate Spider-Man number 4, the Campbell exclusive. This came in at 9.8. Here's another one that's a 9.8. I'm trying to decide, do I hold these for a while? I'm kicking myself a little bit because I had the Campbell Black Cat ones, and those have blown up since I last had them, but it is what it is. I think these are all just in some random order, but I was really hoping this would be a 9.8, but it's so close. New Mutants Annual 2, which is our first appearance of Psylocke in the US. So close. So close, but still excited. This was a fairly decent grade. I picked it up with all the stuff that's going on, but Nova 1s came back in 9.0. I think I have this in a 9.4 already, so this will be for sale. For all those Nova fans. This one I snagged. It was a good price. I knew it wasn't in the 9s, but thought I would give it a shot anyway. But it's 98, the newsstand, that came in at an 8.5. This book's obviously super hot right now given the movie. But this will most likely be going to my friend Longbox Love Affair. I grabbed this just because whenever I see it, I grab it. And I've been hunting for something that's above a 9, but I knew it wasn't above a 9, but I knew I was going to grab it, probably hold it, and then potentially sell it. But X-Men 101, this came back a 6. Why this got hit so much is because it's detached at the bottom staple. Did want it, so, pretty solid mid-grade. The book is fairly loved. But that wouldn't be for sale. Then I got a X-Men 96 in a 9.2. So this is a slight upgrade. I have this in a 9. So this will replace the 9. I'll sell the 9. But this cover, I swear, it's like really hard. It's like, I think it's just like in general because of all the yellow, it looks pretty yellow, but it's like down in this part here, it always looks so like yellowy and aged, but it's still a nice book. I'm trying really hard to get 94 to like, I think like 104, like pretty decent 9s. And so we'll get there. This unfortunately was not an upgrade. It's still a nice copy. X-Men 95. So 8.5. I have this in a 9. And so inching my way up there. I almost want to... So I'm just like looking at the books, because I thought they all had like a crease in a similar spot. I was wondering if they mishandled them at CGC. I was super happy to get this back in 9.8. For folks who don't know, this is a super rare book. It's by Russell Dauterman. But it's Excalibur 18. This was a 1 in 25 of Rogue. This book goes for some big bucks, and I'm super glad to have this in the collection. This will be staying in the collection. I think it's anywhere to $300 to $500 given the day, but it is that rare, and I scored it for, I think my shop was selling it for like $25. So I grabbed it when it first came out. Alright, this is the happy one that I'm happy to have in my collection, and to have it at this grade. You can see some back here. There's others in the collection, but it's 101 in a 9.2. So super happy to have this. Sorry, I'm just like, they all have this like, there's all this like little crease right here, and I'm wondering if someone grabbed it there when they were taking them out. I'm just looking at all the other books that are here, but I'll do a comparison thing later. So I was super happy to have that, because I think the highest I had in that prior was like an 8.5, so it's nice to bump up in that. This one I was super happy to get back in 9.8. It is not the real Uncanny X-Men 510, it's the Mexican edition. So I do have the normal one in a 9.4. I'll eventually get it in a 9.8, but this is one of my favorite Campbell covers. I love just like how simple it is, but also just like the composition of it all. So I'll be selling this one as well. This one I just graded because it was so low, but I feel like people just buy it all the time. But it's Star Wars 1 in a 4.5. It is really beat up, but I was able to press and clean it, and it looks a lot better, and I'm sure this would be someone's very happy bundle of joy down the line. Sorry, my plastic's all falling. So I'm sure someone would be super happy to have this in their collection. I will be selling it. And who knows, if I can find a higher grade in the first print, I might keep it myself. My store has it come in all the time, but it's always the reprint of it. So this was exciting. So I got another Campbell exclusive, but Deadpool and Wolverine. This one came back in 9.9, so mint. So super excited for that. Just in time for the movie. I think all the Wolverine Deadpool stuff is pretty hyped right now. So I will be selling this as well. So I bought 2 sets of that. So 2 sets of that is going to be in here. Yeah, we're going to go through it right now. So can't have 9.9s all the way through. Here's a 9.8 in that. And then, this was, I picked this up a while ago, but it's the Mexican version of, no, is it Mexican version? Yes. Mexican version of Amazing Spider-Man 6.1, but this is a chrome cover. You can kind of see the chrome there. I picked that up. It came back in 9.8. Mostly got a 9.8 because of, I don't know why. I think there's just some slight rub in the chrome. Chrome covers can kind of get that. But regardless, excited to have that. I do have the 601 and the 98. I'm going to look to see how that's going, and I might sell that one as well, too. Got to make some money, right? Okay, so this was a surprise for me because this book is going for a lot right now, and I think when I last checked it, this might be the only one on the census. I'm not sure, don't quote me. I will have to recheck it again, but it's Ultimate Spider-Man number 4. It's the cover A, which is the one that's been pretty popular, and this came back a 10. So I was like, what the? So super excited to get that. I will be selling this. I just don't know for how much and who will pay that much. Because some of them are going, like, I saw some 99s go for like 500. So we'll see. All right, back to some Deadpool Wolverine. Here's a 9.9. And I don't know how that one got a 9.9. There's a little like spine. It's spine tick, but it's not. It's obviously white, so you can't tell if it's color breaking or not. But there's a little mark there. But 9.9. And then this one got a 9.8. Okay. And then this is cover B. And I got a 10 in this one. Pretty excited about that. And then another lucky day. Here's another 10 in this one. I got them from the Campbell store. Didn't even take them out and just sent them into CGC. So who knows? And then here's a 10 in this one. So I am just really surprised by all these, getting multiple 10s. I've never gotten a 10 before, so it's just very surprising to see that. And I didn't do like pre-screens or anything because obviously you see like the Lowe's, Star Wars and whatnot. So yeah, so that's it. I feel like there's nothing like really like super exciting. I wanted to put more X-Men books in there, but none of them seem to be good contenders or upgrades to the ones I already have. And so I was like kind of like, pushing the brakes on that because I've been thinking about what I want to grade and what I don't want to grade. And so I don't want to just grade a book to grade a book. And so I was hoping to either get upgrades on something or something close. And if something's close, if I get the same grade, I could think about like swapping it. Or if I'm grading it to resell it, like that X-Men 101 that came back a 6. And so that's my haul. What do you think? What do you think is like the best book out of that one? And I also want to know, what do you think about Campbell books? Do you feel like it's worth the investment for some people? Is it worth the collecting of it? But let me know down in the comments. And I did send out a vintage submission to CGC when they had that sale going on for the month of July. And so that was all pre-1975 and under $400. And so I have a bunch of books in there, including some really old X-Men books that I'm hoping will be upgrades to my existing collection. And so fingers crossed on those. And so I'll have that coming to you all to see from there. And then for folks who are in the Portland area, I will most likely be selling at Frankenstein Comic Swap. So if you don't know about that, give it a Google. Maybe I'll post a link down below for it. And then Portland, Oregon's actually having a Geek Week. So it's the week after our Rose City Comic Con. And so there should be some interesting things going on there. So I will probably be participating in that. So more to come there. But thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you all later. See ya. Bye.